Hi, I'm Miss Terri from the Crystal Lake Public Library, and I have a book to share with you today called In a Jar by Deborah Marcero, and the publisher is G.P. Putnam's Sons. Llewellyn was a collector. He collected things in jars. When he held a jar and peered inside, Llewellyn remembered all the wonderful things he had seen and done. He collected small, ordinary things like buttercups, feathers, and heart-shaped stones. One night, the sunset painted the sky the color of tart cherry syrup. Llewellyn ventured down to the shore with as many jars as he could carry. A little girl named Evelyn was there too. Look how beautiful. Llewellyn scooped that cherry light into his jars. And when he was done, he gave one to Evelyn. Evelyn took the jar home, and to her surprise, it glowed through the night with the memory of that sunset. From then on, Llewellyn and Evelyn collected things together. They collected things hard to hold, like rainbows, the sound of the ocean, and the wind just before snow falls. They collected things you might not think would even fit in a jar, but somehow they did. They collected the wonders of winter. Look at all of the wonders of winter. Do you see them ice skating down on the bottom there? They're having a wonderful time. They built a snow bunny there. The newness of spring. Look at their little bunny heads in the flowers there. A field of flowers. And the long days and shadows of summer. See their shadows over here? Long bunny shadows. And fireflies at night in the summertime. Over time, their jars filled the walls of Llewellyn's house. Oh my goodness, look at all those shelves of jars all over the place. And here are Llewellyn and Evelyn drawing pictures together on the rug. But one day, Evelyn had sad news. Her family was moving to a new town. I think that makes Llewellyn sad. Too soon, it was time to say goodbye. Bye, Evelyn. Evelyn is waving from the back. With Evelyn gone, Llewellyn's heart felt like an empty jar. One night, Llewellyn lay awake. Falling stars glittered against the dark sky. He wondered if Evelyn could see them too. Then that gave him an idea. Llewellyn tiptoed out into the moonless night and collected the meteor shower in a jar. The next day, he prepared a package. What is he going to do? He goes to the post office with his package, and there it goes, and it flies to where Evelyn is, and then it gets delivered by the mail carrier. When the box arrived and Evelyn opened the jar, the stars in the night sky fell around her. What a surprise for Evelyn. Evelyn knew just what to do. She collected the sounds, the crowds, and the bright night lights of her new home. She must live in the city. And she sent them all to Llewellyn. And so, when the golden leaves of autumn began to fall once again, Llewellyn set out to collect a jarful for Evelyn. A little boy named Max was there too. Luckily, Llewellyn had brought an extra jar. And that was in a jar by Deborah Marcero. Do you have anything that you collect at your house? Do you ever like to keep something so that you'll remember a place that you visited or anything like that? I have a jar here of shells that I collect. Usually I keep them in a box, but they are in this jar today, so I could show them to you in a jar. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Bye-bye.